lot of fun to watch, no matter who wins this week.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Second shot here on the first. Going with the hybrid. Should find the green. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
It's on a great line. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Bit disappointing, that one. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. That's got to be frustrating. It's such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Surely it's going to.
And that will drop in for a birdie. He's currently tied for 4th. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 7. Well struck. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
That's disappointing.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snap.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5. Luke, you're awesome. I want you to know that.
Thank you very much. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, almost went in. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Surely it's going to.
Well, that'll play. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Did you judge that right? Don't think so. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And here we are with their 4th. Currently a shot off the lead. This one for bogey. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
9 feet to the cup.
This putt, this will give him a tie with Tiger.
And a bit of frustration popping in there as the par putt just missed the hole. And that's going to put him up to even par. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. 3 behind our leader.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
And with that, he moves up to even par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing. That one's right out of the top drawer.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. A bit wild on approach there.
A bit short with that effort.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Opportunity to make their par. Ooh, right by the hole. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, just missed. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front. Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Even for the day. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Putting now for a bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. Ah, that's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
And that's for a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Currently at 2 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Getting ready to play their third. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
He's eyeing this up, and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? From around 140 yards here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. All good putters accelerate through the ball.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Job done. Let's head to the next. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Opting for the 5-iron.
That dog will hunt.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That was a gallant attempt. 4 feet to the cup. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The final hole of the snake pit, an uphill par 3. Again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Just hammered that through the line. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. This is a bogey putt coming up. Currently at 7 over par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back, and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill. But if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
From about 130 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Just this putt remaining for a round of 77. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Come on, don't be shy.
One wheat bix too many, I think. Oh, so close. And this putt is for a final score of 80. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? And another round safely in the books. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be rueing some poor mistakes.
Not what the player was hoping for at week's end. Hopefully they can find some positives to take with them.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.